Hi everybody.
Here we are. We're back.
We are live.
We are back.
We are back. Welcome to our cinema club. Hi everybody. Hi. Hello. So I decided to introduce myself in the 3 different languages.
Yeah, you know, this is Alice. You're back with Cinema Club with myself, Dante Bosco, and Alice Rahmatullah.
This is Alice Rahmatullah for my Uyghur fans. Yaxşımısınızlar, mən Osman Bahargül. Bizim kino klubumuzda kəginlərə qarşı alınız. For my Chinese friends. Hi, 大家好，我是巴哈古丽，希望大家能跟我们一起讨论电影。Alright, Dante, are you ready? I feel like you're not ready.
I am, but look at the screen. This computer screen.
Okay, let me help you.
I am not ready. We are ready, but the computer screen's freezing up a little bit. But we're back. This is Cinema Club. For people that haven't joined us before, on Mondays at 3 o'clock, we discuss movies. So definitely hello to all the Avatar fans out there. Hello, Zuko here. And but just today we are discussing films. You know, me and Alice are both filmmakers and actors and producers and directors. And so we choose Mondays to like watch movies every week and discussing with you guys out there, bring people in to discuss the movie this week. The movie is Amélie, which we're having trouble with the background. Technical difficulties, but it's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. So this is Amélie, and so this week we decided to watch this film this week.
Because, well, I'm not from here.
Right.
Apparently. So I just want to learn some actresses or directors or producers who's not from US and then who made a film and
so
got
some foreign
huge
films.
Influence, huge got really well known in Hollywood industry. So I want to learn some foreign films. For you guys,
yeah, it's not all about America. All the films we've done so far have been American, I believe.
I know.
Right? So we decided to go leave America for a week, do something foreign, and picked Amélie, which is an amazing film because it won 5 Academy Awards, and it's an amazing film. Director, his name is Jean. Give us some information.
Director is Jean-Pierre Jeunet. I'm not sure that I pronounce
Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
No, Jeunet.
It's French. I love French.
Does anybody speak French in this club?
Hope some French people are out here. You can help talk to us about this film. I love the film. I mean, I'm just going to start off saying I love the visuals in the film and the story of the film and the actress Audrey Tautou. So charming and beautiful. When I watch French films, I kind of like fall in love with like the whole French just sensibility. Style and sensibility. It feels like everyone's so interesting and the world's so interesting. I've been to Paris a few times. Maybe Miss Paris, definitely watching this movie. But just the French, it feels like they look at the world differently. The humor's a little differently. The way the film was put together. Just the plot line of the film is this kind of girl that kind of grew up homeschooled with her parents and didn't have really a lot of friends. So she kind of just lived in her own head for a lot of her life, and then she becomes an adult, and she works at this restaurant, and she continues to kind of just be
living in her
head and imagination,
and then through that entire process, she learned actually who she is.
But she wants to do good. She ends up wanting to help other people and kind of got to get.
She has a good heart.
She does have a good heart, and she ends up, finding this little box where she's at, and then wants to give it back to the guy that he lost it like 40 years ago, and then. That turns into a whole thing where she wants to do good for other people, and then she ends up falling in love, and then has to figure out if she has to get out of her own head and kind of get into take chances and really connect with other people in a different way.
Absolutely.
Right? Anything you want to add to that storyline?
I want to add some awards for this film. Of course, they won too many independent best international film, a César Award for best film. Caesar Award and European Film Award for Best Film, Caesar Award for Best Director.
It came out in 2001.
They released in 2001, but I'm pretty sure they shot it in 2000.
Yeah.
So, and awards, Caesar Awards, a lot of Caesar Awards. I mean, BAFTA for original screenplay, BAFTA Awards for best production design, European Film Awards for best director, European Film Awards for best cinema photography. It's like going on. And then yesterday you were mentioning they won an Academy Award, but I
yeah, 5 Academy Awards. I know one best screenplay, best foreign film, best production design, I believe, and a few other ones. Thank you guys, everyone's coming out here. I want to say hi, Julia.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kelsey Finn. Hi, Naomi. What's going on? Osman Kukus 2015. We're talking about Amélie, the movie Amélie, and the thing about Amélie too, which is very fascinating when we were talking about when we watched the film, is very reminiscent of another director, an American director named Wes Anderson.
Exactly.
And he did films like The Royal Tenenbaums and
Hotel.
Yeah.
He won the Academy Award for that film. Oh my God, I'm awarded.
He's won a lot of Academy Awards, but the style is the same as a Wes Anderson film. A lot of these wide shots and kind of push-ins and talking very wordy about the characters. What's amazing is I was like, I wonder who came first. But these Royal Tenenbaums and this film came out the same year.
Same year, and who inspired who?
They probably inspired each other. Christie's Hotel, thank you so much. Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, Grand Budapest Hotel, thank you so much.
Thank you, Small Breeze 9000. So you guys are on it with us, for sure.
It is same static shot, and then the heavy descriptions and a heavy dialogue. Like before you get into that dialogue, or before you're learning about that character, they already describe it. They already introducing this character, who they are. But however, when the beginning of this film, Amélie, how they introduced this girl, she's outcast. She's a only daughter in this house, and then she went to homeschool. We see it like in the one static shot, and I'm not sure you remember that. She's just looking at the camera, do a lot of like funky, goofy stuff, and playing a painting on her head, or playing like little games. And in this one shot, it's just like a film, like film shot, but I'm pretty sure it's a digital. But however, it's just like little short, but they describe the entire her character, the entire her journey. And then later on, she studied French reading with her mother, and then you can tell like her mother was like little aggressive,
and her mother
just like my mom.
I'm trying to post this thing. There it is. And let's bring some people in and talk about it as we get some more information, because I love the movie. There's so much more to talk about in the film. I love how this film is kind of like everyone's an oddball in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's kind of like an outcast and an oddball, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things about filmmaking and storytelling, is talking about the oddness and the weirdness in people, and us too. Like I think that's what makes us unique, makes people interesting sometimes. It's just like the total quirkiness of people, right? There's like in this movie, it's like the guy, the love interest, he's like going around he's going to photo booths and getting all the pictures that people threw away and trying to like figure out who those people are. Every person that lives in a different place, the guy that works at the fruit place, the painter, everyone's so odd. The women that work at the shop with her are so odd. That's an audition. That's an audition behind you.
I become like technical, like.
Just let it go. You can let it background. It's fine. And then if you watch this the movie, I guess just hashtag Amélie, and then we'll bring you in. Hashtag Amélie if you watch the film, and we'll bring you in and come and discuss it with us. So we are discussing Amélie. Yo, Cognac Queen, what's up, Vika? It's in the house. Thank you, Mahamai. Ouija's.
What is that?
Just people. I'm just saying hi to people that are in the house. I'm gonna bring in. I think Julie said she watched the film.
Let's see.
Let's talk. Let's talk about Amélie.
Amélie.
Hi,
Julie.
Julie?
Yeah.
How you doing? Where you calling in from?
Arizona.
Oh wow. What part of Arizona?
The central part, I think.
Central. Well, no, what city?
Phoenix.
Oh, from Phoenix. Yeah, shout out to Phoenix. I know Phoenix very well. It's like Fire Nation down there. It's hot, super
It's
hot.
really hot, yeah.
And
Like
so,
Fire
did you watch?
Nation.
You watch Amélie?
Yeah, I did.
What do you feel about it? Tell us about the film. What did you think?
Well, first of all, I really loved how it took place in Paris.
Yes.
Lots of it, because Paris is a beautiful place.
Have you been?
I've never been, but
Oh, okay.
it is beautiful. And I liked all the themes that it kind of portrayed. I really love Amelie's character. It was just a really great movie.
Awesome. What's one of your favorite scenes or moments in the film?
I like when she was. Sorry, I liked when she was. I liked her character as like a shy sort of waitress.
Yes, yes. With impeccable style. Like her style was ridiculous. She was
Really?
like had the greatest wardrobe.
It is. It's beautiful. Don't you like it?
Yes. But keep going. I'm sorry. And what do you like about in the restaurant as her being a waitress?
Well, yeah, I just really like her character because she really evolves from this like shy girl to being sort of a lot more confident in the end, which I think is really cool.
Yes, yes. I was so not annoyed, but I was so like anxious when at the end of the film where she kept on not wanting to talk to the guy that she set up all this big thing to do. Like she's like when she first sees him and her heart's pounding, like, and they show the animation of like her heart pounding.
A lot of animation.
A lot of animation. But then I was so anxious every time they had a chance to talk or see it, and she kept like not going to talk to him. I was like, I'm gonna kill you, Amélie.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Funny.
Go
it was
talk
lots
to
of,
this guy.
definitely lots of funny
She's
parts
shy.
in the movie. Yeah.
She's like she in her mind. She's like kind of like.
I noticed she's shy. We're all shy.
Character. Yeah. Do you talk to her?
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta break through that moment and just be like, yo, holla at your girl. I'm Amélie. I'm in the house. What are you doing? I've been following you for weeks.
Yeah,
I've been stalking you on social media. Like, let's go grab a drink.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the musical?
No.
Or listened to any of the musical?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, I did see online that there is a musical, but I've never listened to music.
Yeah, that's where I first heard of. I actually listened to the musical before I even watched the movie.
Oh wow! And you'd recommend the musical to anybody?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially if you love the movie. I mean, the musical is incredible.
We gotta watch.
Can we watch the musical? No, we can only listen to the soundtrack.
No, you can listen to the soundtrack. But yeah, it's a really great musical.
I'll download it.
Oh, wow. Are you an actress?
Yeah, I like singing and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
how what are you in high school or college or what?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Oh wow. Well, awesome.
Yeah.
And you're in theater?
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. So that's so I saw the movie a while ago and then I was like, oh, it's for Cinema Club. I like the musical, so like why not watch it again, you know?
That's wonderful. Well, Julie, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
good luck in your theater sophomore year.
Can you guys say hi to my group chat on Twitter?
Yeah, what's your group chat?
Cora's Arms. We sent you messages before.
Oh, Cora's Arms. What's up?
Cora's Arms.
Cora's Arms. Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to Cora's Arms. A lot of you guys have been writing me, but shout out to Cora's Arms.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get the whole title of it. What does that mean exactly? That her arms are so nice? Or what?
Oh yeah. We just love Cora's Arms. Did you like the edits that we made for you?
I did like the edits. The edits are awesome. You guys are killer.
Yeah. We're really big fans. We're really big fans of Pufio, which is your like.
My furry name. They wrote to me about something about furries, and I was like, if I was a furry, my friend Patrick said your name would be Pufia.
Yeah.
So shout out to Cora's Arms. Shout out to Julie. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good week.
Yeah.
All right. She's so cute. Jeez.
No.
That's amazing. Who else is in there? Hashtag Amélie, and we're bringing you into the chat. If you watch the movie, you can come talk about the movie with us. Let's see. You want to pick somebody?
Yeah. Let's pick our Gahad.
Garhad's unable to join. She's having internet issues.
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
Let's do.
Let's go Romantic Virgo.
Yeah.
Romantic Virgo.
Look at you. You're picking your side.
I know. I'm a Virgo, so the Romantic Virgo popped out at me. I was like, yeah.
I'm Virgo.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Romantic Virgo in the house. How are you doing? What's your name?
Tiana.
Deanna, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Deanna.
to
Dante and Alice, where are you calling in from?
Boston.
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 Shout out to
I'm friends
Boston. I know there's
with
some other Boston people out there. So talk to us. Did you watch the movie?
I watched like half the movie.
Yeah, and what did you think so far?
I thought like the director style was like cool. Like,
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Very
I like the
detailed.
scene where they found the box, where she found the box in the wall.
Yeah,
And, like,
I mean, I love the style of the director. You know, like I talked about Wes Anderson earlier, but he's so detailed in the way he's doing it. And of course, I direct films too, and she directs and writes. I don't think that film, the way he directs it, is so. You know, he was in animation, so the way he does detail and the way he's doing everything in the shots is definitely beyond my mind. I'm like, how's he shooting it?
If the director tried, everybody tried to like learn artists. If anybody does not know what they're doing, and they try to do this style, I don't think they're gonna fail.
I know it's so
I
hard.
think they're gonna fail. They're gonna like they lost.
I think it's beautiful and quirky. And Deanne, do you watch a lot of foreign films?
I watched another French film called I Killed My Mother, if you know what that is.
Oh, really? I don't know if I've seen that one. And how do you like, I mean, I try to watch as many as I can, but I always, definitely the subtitles, and they talked about it this year in Parasite, that one of the foreign film one. And like, if Americans just get over reading the 2 inches on the bottom of the screen, there's the whole world of movies out there beyond just the cinema that we get to see in America, mostly. And a lot of great films like Amélie, like Parasite. How do you feel about reading subtitles and stuff like that?
I'm fine with it. I watch a lot of anime, so I'm fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You watch the anime, do you prefer dubbed or the original?
I prefer subtitles because I like their voices better.
Yeah, me too.
You too?
Yeah.
You also?
I don't like the dub. Like if the dub doesn't match their character voice, or doesn't match. Sometimes they're like little behind, a little early.
Right.
It's just like
I know. I just did I have a lot of friends that do dubs for anime, and shout out to all my voiceover actors. So it's good work for actors, But sometimes it's definitely a different thing. I actually just voiced something coming out on Netflix for a Korean drama. A friend of mine is directing, and it'll be coming out soon. But it's gonna be weird a little bit because I play the bully.
Are you Korean?
I'm just doing the voice.
Did you speak English?
No, I did the English dub
okay.
for this Korean soap opera.
Oh
Or Korean, I don't know. It's like a show, but I came in. It looks interesting. We'll see. I'm the typecasted as the bully.
You are the character.
And what do you do, Deanne? Deanne or Deanna?
Kiana.
Oh, Kiana. I was totally right. Kiana. What do you do, Kiana? Are you in the arts at all?
I had a job where I did performing arts for social justice.
Oh wow! Awesome.
Interesting.
Performing arts for social justice.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that one time to me.
Okay, so we made like acting and singing and dance performances that our theme was about like social media and like how it affects people, and like we did one about sweatshops, and we went to like little kids and elderly, and we did like workshops with them and like gave them performances and taught them about like social justice issues.
Oh wow, that is awesome! And what's the name of promote where we can find that? We can see some of that stuff. I'd love to see that.
They have an Instagram called Box Center, BLCH. Box Center. It's a theater.
Was it?
Box Center.
BLCH. Box Center.
Yeah.
BLCH. Well, check that out, Deanna. Kiana, thank you. I said Deanna. All these, but Kiana from Boston. Shout out, romantic Virgo. I see you on my stuff sometimes, and it always pops up because Virgo to Virgo love.
Are you Virgo too?
Yeah, I think we have the same birthday.
We have the same birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, happy birthday! Soon coming up, happy birthday.
All
All right, thank you so much.
right, thank you for
Check out Box Center, guys. All right. Wow, Kiana's cool. Shout out to Kiana. Now, let's bring someone else in. You want to talk about Amélie? Want to pick somebody?
Let me see. It doesn't matter. Anybody. Let me see. I can't. I wonder how we are look.
I don't know. We're just like looking like the screen. We're looking strange, I'm sure.
Pick anybody. It doesn't matter.
All right. Let's see. Hope you guys watch Amelie because I haven't been watching the chat as much. Coming in is Gorgeously Gatsby. Gorgeously Gatsby, are you in the house?
Waiting for connecting.
Maybe. Oh.
Oh, here it is.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing? What's your name?
Sorry for the messages. My sister is just very persistent.
All good. How are you doing? What's your name?
My name's Britt.
Hi, Britt. I like Gorgeously Gatsby. That's a cool tag.
Thanks.
I'm a big Gatsby, Great Gatsby fan. Yeah, F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm a big fan of Gatsby. It's very cool. You know.
Yeah, I have a business based off of the Gatsby, so.
Really? What does it do?
So it's like since not a lot of people know where Gatsby's beauty comes from, it's like a 1920s coffee shop, and then there's like a little nail salon, like you go through the walls and it's like a nail salon, so it's like secret beauty, you know.
That is awesome.
Interesting.
That is awesome.
I would love to go there.
And Britt, where are you calling in from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Oh, so this is in Las
Yes.
Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
Next time in Las Vegas, gotta find this spot.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Whatever, I sent you a message. Well, I know that you'd have no connection, but not a lot of people are on Jing shippers, you know,
Okay.
on Jing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
Well, you're a shipper. That's awesome.
So I'm trying to get the part wherever the casting even opens.
I don't know when it's open yet either. I know they're still in development, so hopefully we'll all know sometime soon for the show. And were you able to watch Amélie? Do you know that Amélie?
No, I have not been watching any movies recently. I'm so bored at home that I kind of just lay in bed all day.
This is a good film. It's a French
is a
film,
good
but definitely
film.
watch Amélie. It's such a beautiful film and very inspiring.
It is, of course, for the actors, for the directors, for the like they call outcast people.
Yeah, for
in the
outcast.
world.
Well, all of us that feel we've been outcast in the world. It's kind of like a film for all of us.
Yes, of course.
No, it looks really interesting. I mean, honestly, I think my sister and I are gonna watch it tonight.
Please do.
Please
I
do.
hope you guys enjoy it. Tell your sister said hi. Thank you, Britt. Shout out to Las Vegas.
Thank you. Thanks.
Gorgeously Gatsby. Awesome. She was cool. Let's see who else is in the chat.
Hashtag Amélie or
I think Simone the Panda said I saw hashtag Amélie right next to her name earlier, and hopefully she's coming in. Maybe. I don't know.
let's see connecting. Oh.
Raina too. Raina, look at Raina. Raina, Soph. We're gonna get you guys in. Yo,
Oh,
Simone the Panda,
Simone
back in the house. What's
Panda.
going on?
We couldn't get her last week.
I know. Let's.
remember?
How's your internet this week? Are we working better? Yes.
Oh, I'm a paint. I
Oh.
painted this to show you.
Oh, let me
That's
see.
Amélie.
Let's.
That's
See. Oh,
Amélie, but this. Look at it.
What?
Oh my
She
god.
painted Amélie?
Oh, please.
I'll turn
No.
Simone, it's
Let's
going
try
out
it
again.
around for them.
Should
Your
we-
voice is breaking, Simone. I'm sorry. We can't hear you.
Simone, we lost her. We lost her. We saw a painting of Amélie and we lost her.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
we're gonna try to jump back to her. But we'll get someone else in and then we'll try to jump back to her because I want to see that painting. I saw Raina. Let's see if Raina's here. Hello, Brazil. Kisi Avila. How you doing? Hi.
Hi.
What's your name, Raina?
It's pronounced Rena, actually.
Oh, Rena. How you
Rena.
doing? Where you calling in from, Rena?
I'm from Kentucky.
Yo, shout out to Kentucky. How hot is it down there right now?
It's actually fine. I mean, it's pretty humid,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's manageable.
very cool. Now, did
That's
you
nice.
watch the film?
I did.
Talk
What do
to
you
us.
think?
Tell us give me your thoughts.
So, I personally, it's kind of hard these days to find movies that are actually just really sweet and you know, soft and stuff. So when I was when I was watching Amelie, I was like very like heartwarmed. It was like very
Yes.
cute and like I don't know. And then like I really like the effects like when in the diner when she like melted into water. It was
Yeah.
super,
We've all felt
super-
that.
Yes.
It's so cool because like we've all felt that feeling, but to see it
Yeah.
And it's
visually,
it's different.
you're like, oh, you're just a puddle on the floor. Or when the lamps are talking to each other, like the lamps.
Yes.
Turn to anime.
Or when he's looking and he's talking to the pictures in the note.
Yeah, like he's like little. He found the four little
Yeah, yeah.
headshot, and he's like, psst, psst,
Yeah.
and talking to. Do you like that girl?
I love that.
It is so interesting.
And what's your favorite moment or scene in the movie?
It was actually like every scene that Amelie was with Nico, like that was just super super cute. And I don't know, I just like the aesthetics, like her hair and like just the colors
Like
and
the pixie, she had all these like little
like-
berets in her hair all the time.
Yeah, it was so great. It's actually probably one of my new like favorite movies.
It feels like that to me too when I was watching it. Like I really loved the film. Were you as anxious as I was when she was not talking to my dude? She's just like, have my guy running around town, got him on a scavenger hunt, which is cool, which is romantic.
I
But
like it.
yeah, but like, yo, talk to me. Like he shows up at her restaurant and she's just like fully just dogs him out. I'm like, oh my God. I'd be like, this chick has issues. This definitely. What?
Nothing.
She was nervous. I get she was nervous.
Yeah, I don't know about issues, but yeah, she was definitely. It was like anxiety building up.
She's like, she's learning from. She's growing. She's a little odd kid when she was little.
No, it's beautiful. It's just as a moviegoer,
that process,
I start
she's
getting
breaking her
anxiety.
barrier. Yeah.
No, it's great. Of course, it's great.
Beautiful. It is.
But sitting here
But
watching
gives
it,
you anxiety.
I was getting anxiety. Like, just talk to him. What's wrong with you? But I think that's what the movie was supposed to have us feel for her.
Yes.
And it was just so quirky. I think every character was so interesting. Like you want to know more about every character. Like the guy that works at the fruit store when he has one arm, but he's painting at night and he's funny. And then the painter has all these issues trying to paint that one girl with the glass cup. And even the girls that are working at the store, everyone has their own story, and it's fascinating.
Yeah.
I love the. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, character design in that whole movie was just it was very interesting to me.
Are you involved in the arts?
I just graduated high school, but I was really involved in theater and stuff, and I'm also a musician and stuff.
Wow. So you're an actress or a musician, or both?
I've done both. So I play flute in an orchestra, and I did some acting also in high school.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Are you
That's
going to
awesome.
college or any further study in the arts?
That's not my main focus for college, but I would love to continue doing that stuff in college.
Yeah, a flautist.
Yeah, flautist.
That is beautiful. What's one of your favorite songs to play?
Well, lately, like I've been playing a lot of like stuff from movies, so like sound scores and stuff. I played the Avengers score in my high school. It was very fun because I'm a huge Marvel fan.
I'm a big Marvel fan myself. That is cool. I'm trying to think of a flute being played by a flute. I always think of flautist. I always think of Anchorman. Did you watch Anchorman?
I have not seen it, but like my conductor, who also is a flautist, he's talked about it before.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a jazz flautist. That seems classic. You should watch that movie.
Okay, yeah.
And then, I love, jazz flute, you know. Well, that is amazing. And it's Rena,
yeah.
Rena from Kentucky. Thank you so much. Congratulations. You just graduated this year?
Yes, I did.
Class of 2020?
Yeah, class of 2020.
Oh my God. Class of 2020 in the house.
Thank you.
That's rough, buddy, for the class of 2020. But it's still amazing. It's like a class like no other class in the history. So congratulations. Good luck at college. And thank you for watching the film.
Thank you. Thank you for having me so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Class of 2020. That's amazing.
I know.
Hashtag right now, Amelie, if you watch the film, and we'll bring you into the chat to discuss some more. And first up is Soph. Soph is like,
What is your favorite scene or moment in the entire film?
let me think. I have a few different ones. I mean, I really love like the first scavenger hunt that she sends him on. I thought that was really beautiful. I love them talking about the girl with the glass, her and the painter. Funny thing is, like, even when like the painter guy and the
House.
no, yeah, with the one armed
Who
guy,
works in
and they're
the
like
ocean.
start laughing, and they're all rhyming like that guy's dead or stuff like that. It was pretty funny. So many great
I
moments.
like the relationship between these neighbors, like first floor, second floor, Emily who's living in this little community.
Yeah.
Everybody know each other, and then this grocery store who's selling the vegetable every morning. His relationship with Emily, this like little community area. This reminds me of my hometown where
Really?
I grew up. Yeah.
Urumqi?
Yeah, Urumqi. So it's like in the United States, it's really rare to find like a relationship with your neighbor for grocery store, for the people you work, and people. Like,
well, especially Los Angeles,
and the
because
workers,
it's a big town.
it's a big town, so like
you
I
miss
have to
the
drive.
small town.
I miss the
feel.
small town. Like when you go downstairs, there's a grocery store. There's a where you work. You walking to the place you work.
Right.
And then this all relationship is rich.
Everyone knows each other.
Everyone knows each other.
But not everyone likes each other.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Let's bring in Soph.
So.
I think
It
we're.
is Sophia.
I don't know. It says Soph.
Hi.
What's your name?
How are you?
My name is Sophia.
Sophia.
Where are you calling from, Sophia?
New York.
New York. What part of New York? City or outside the city?
Syracuse, upstate.
Upstate. Shout out to Syracuse, way upstate. Awesome. And did you watch the movie this week? You said you did with the hashtag.
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
I don't remember quite a lot of it, but I do remember I love painting landscapes, and I really enjoyed the landscape of Paris and France.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
some of it was shot in Germany, but.
Oh, really? Some of the shot in Germany is beautiful, though. Definitely. The way they use... So you're an artist. You're a visual artist.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can see your hair is colored also. You look like a painter.
Thank you.
Very cool. And the guy in the movie's replicating a Renoir painting every year. He keeps painting the same picture of the... I forgot the name of the people in the garden, right?
In the garden, yes.
Yeah.
The people in the coffee shop.
Garden? Do you know the painting we're talking about? The Renoir? I forgot the name of it, but he keeps painting it every year. And it's beautiful to see him kind of replicating it every year and trying to master and talk about the characters in the painting, which is funny because like sometimes you see a painting or a picture and you don't always, you make up all these and you forget that even yourself at a museum or at a gallery, you start making up storylines for all the people in the picture. Like, look at that little kid.
Yeah.
He's thinking this and that. Yeah, and then it's pretty beautiful. And then he's teaching the one-armed guy how to paint.
Yes.
Which is beautiful.
Which is beautiful. That's the relationship I love about like the character. That every character they have like relationship with each other. And he brings a vegetable. There's your order, and then the one-armed guy and surprise him with the little milk bottle.
Yes.
Ta-da!
I think one of the great things about movies that I really love, and I think is very masterful movies like this movie, is the details. Like so many details. Like you have to watch it so many times because it's so rich. And sometimes, even when I'm making my stuff or writing my stuff, it's like you want to add those details because otherwise it just feels so light. And hopefully, if you get lucky, people will infer details into stuff you made. But that's not necessarily, like this kind of film, like they put the details in even the smaller characters, like the guy who's the writer at the restaurant, but he's a failed writer, but he has all these great quotes. And then it's like everyone has something, a real full life going on. And it's really just amazing to think as a storyteller, like, how did he do that? How can you do that? And so would you paint landscapes and what else? Like, what kind of landscapes? Like New York, Syracuse stuff or other things?
I like doing skylines, but also still lifes of outside in nature because upstate New York is full of a lot of nature that's really untouched, like the Adirondacks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I do it on canvas with acrylic because oil
Oh,
is
wow. Because why? It's because it's
oil
harder.
is very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I wish I can paint better. We painted. Actually, I have some canvases where I dabble.
Canvases.
I'm not great. I probably take better pictures because for me, it's like I'd rather
Easier.
take the picture. If it's something I see something beautiful, let me take that picture. To
Yeah.
paint it is like
It takes time consuming,
time consuming.
and then the technique.
And I'm more of a writer. Like I'll paint like words and stuff on canvases. It's part of the portrait. I had this idea lately. I've been taking pictures of gradients, like the sky during sunset or sunrise or whatever. And you see a gradient, I can just print out that, and then I can just kind of draw. That can be my canvas. Also, it gets a little expensive because you got to blow up a picture super big to make it feel like painted.
Yeah.
You know. But art's not cheap sometimes. Art's not cheap.
It is not.
And are you out doing galleries with your art?
No.
Not yet?
No, I don't think I'll get there. It's not really my main focus, but it definitely could dream if I got better.
Well, good luck on the journey, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Shout out to Syracuse. Thank you.
All right,
No.
bye.
Bye.
Awesome. So throw in the chat right now, hashtag Amélie, and we can bring you in to talk more about this movie. What else do you want to add to us while we were waiting for the next person?
What else do I want to add?
What else do you want to add? The actors?
Actress. I like the actress.
She's great.
She's beautiful. I love her, like in the Coco Chanel, and 5 commercial.
Really?
Yeah, she was in that. And then there's another movie she did, like Priceless. I'm not sure what.
Oh, really?
And what else do you want to add it? Do you have any?
I don't know. Let's see what other people say. I mean, I just love the film. It's one of those films that.
Do you
like
think this
Sophia was
movie
saying,
happened
or-
like in the time
Huh?
sequence?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Patricia.
Yeah, how are
How
you
are
guys?
you doing?
Hi, Patricia.
I'm Jonathan. Alex, thank you for joining us.
Thank
Where
you.
you calling in from?
LA, Los Angeles.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And did you watch the movie?
I did. I love this movie. It's funny because I actually watched it around the time it came out and I was still too young to understand what was going on. So it didn't mean anything to me back then. But watching it again now was very interesting. And what I really liked about it was just like the child, like there was 2 themes that I feel like I noticed. It was like this very childlike perspective and also a very like artistic perspective.
Yes.
It was so interesting because at one point you guys said something and it reminded me that there's this word that exists called sonder. And that means that it's the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as yours. And it's
That's
so
exactly how the film felt to me. Yes.
yeah, it's like really interesting because the whole context of the film, like the narration in the beginning starts off with like an opening that seems so irrelevant to the rest of the story.
Right, right.
There were 2 birds that like chirped here and some guy watching this, and it had nothing else to do with it. But what's crazy is like we got a chance to see one life in the perspective of like many other people living their lives like in the whole world.
Yeah.
And what's cool is like, to me, is like, it reminded me of movies like Chocolat, which is actually
Yes.
a movie
Yes.
out
Yes.
the year before, but also
French film.
Good Omens and, oh, what's it called? Like a series of unfortunate events.
Series of birth events. Yes. And like, yeah, like.
Narrate.
Do-gooders, like do good, like the little good things that you can do for other people. I can impact each other's lives, like in small but meaningful ways. But I love that sondering thing. I think you're totally right. As soon as you said that, I was like, that's exactly how the film felt to me.
Yeah.
And it makes you think as you just walk around your own neighborhood, like you're looking at people.
Looking
wanting
for
what their
stories.
complex lives are,
Life.
which is beautiful.
That's how I learned, like in the beginning of my learning English experience in San Francisco. And I was living in the Berkeley area. I was sitting in a cafe, like little corner intersection. I just looking at people, what are they doing, and study their body language. Oh, he must be an engineer, or he must be someone. Huh?
Isn't that so much fun? Like,
Yes.
It is.
Like-
It is. I ended up with become a best friend with one of the homeless shelter guy. I didn't know he was homeless.
that's so amazing.
And then you just learn the people's story based on what they're doing, based on what they're talking, based on their phone call.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you just study there. It's amazing. It's a rich, like a little like diary. You can write
I
down
know.
like
I think
every day.
people watching is one of our jobs as filmmakers, as actors for sure. Even in acting class, some of our assignments is just go out and just people watching. Those are like real characters. And to this day, it's like still my favorite thing to sit and watch people. Are you in the industry here in LA?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Actor out here attempting to be a writer. We're
No,
not
it's
even,
great.
not gonna touch that, but definitely an actor out here.
No, you have a story to tell for sure. I think we all have
Everyone
stories to
has
tell.
a story to
We're
tell.
in this age where being actors and filmmakers and we're all storytellers ultimately at the end of the day. And we as actors we're part of a lot of other people's stories, which is great. And if you can get hired, we'd all take the jobs. But there's also we have our own stories to tell. And it's an important time as I think that we're influenced by a lot of the YouTubers and the influencers out there that big or small, it could be a film, it could be a YouTube video, it could be a TikTok. It's you have a voice, you could tell a piece of your story, and it's viable. It's great. Are you originally from Los Angeles?
So yes, I was born here, but then my family and I moved to Colorado when I was like in high school. So like half life here, half life Colorado.
And you're back, and now you're back.
Yeah.
You're back. You're back, and you're here for the party. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
And are you Filipino? You look.
I am Filipino.
Shout out to Filipinos.
You have to go deep down. Like, what exactly are you?
I don't
What
want to
is
go
your
deep down.
heritage?
When I see other Filipinos, I want to shout out Filipinos.
I mean, like, it's a funny question. I've always found it to be a funny question to be asked. I won't get too much into it, but like when it's coming from another person that it's like, oh yeah, I feel like you're Filipino too. It's like, I get it. But then it's always interesting to hear how sometimes some people will try to figure out the answer to that, and they'll ask like, what are you? Or like, where are you
What
from?
exactly
Like,
are you
it's like,
from?
I know, because as Filipinos, we're Asian, but we're kind of a brown skin, mixed Asian, Latino in there, and other stuff. So, like, what exactly kind of flavor Asian are you? What you know too?
Yeah, I got that a lot. Like,
She's
what,
Uyghur, and people are always like, "What
is
are you?"
Uyghur?
Yeah.
Like, people was like, is that a stuff? Like, no, that's ethnic group in Central Asia.
But it's a great time for you to be in Hollywood because our Asian stories are very. It's our time. It's the best it's ever been for Asians in Hollywood. So welcome to the party, and good luck on the journey.
Yeah, no, thank you, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It was really nice to be able to like recap this movie, and I actually have to also give a shout out to Kat Oddface because she's a friend of mine, and she turned me on to your guys' club.
Oh, awesome!
So I have to
shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Kat. Look at her watching.
Well, join us again. Well, actually, since you're here, Kat's not going to be with us this week because I know she takes some time off social media, but we usually tell her the next movie. So we'll tell you because you're her friend. You tell her. Next week's movie is Princess Bride.
Oh my gosh, yes, okay. That's one of those movies that I shamefully haven't seen.
What?
I know, it's really bad, but I'm looking, now I have a reason to, so.
Now you have time. So join us next week. Tell Kat Princess Bride. And thank you so much, Patricia.
Thank you. Say hi to Kat.
I will.
Wow. Awesome.
Interesting.
It's great. Kat, someone spread the good news of CinemaCon. Shout out to Kat. And yes, you guys, so next week we're doing Princess Bride, which is a classic, which I know a lot of you guys have seen it, but to watch it again in a new time, even what Patricia was saying, watching this movie in a new time.
Yes.
I too watched it when it first came out, and I really loved it the first time, but I think that's 2001. So this is almost 20 years later.
Yeah, the first time when you
so
watch it, like you try to figure out what is the actually story. What is this? Like it's a really hard time because it's just like maybe like in your age, whatever, like your life experience doesn't matter. So it's like it's really hard to figure out. Now, like when you go back and watch it, I remember this is my third time watching it. Film. So I remember this is third time. Even though the third time I'm still learning new stuff.
Of course.
It's as you say, it's like so many like small details, like rich, like history, cultural, like the lifestyles, like how French people like shout out to my sister who's living in
Oh yeah, your
Paris.
sister is living in Paris. I'm sure you missed her as you were watching the movie.
I know, I miss her so much. She was like living in Paris since when she was like very,
And
very
if you
young.
think
Like,
about-
it's been 30 years.
In Cinema Club, we're discussing cinema classics, and so most of these films are, years old, sometimes decades old. Like this film's almost 20 years old. So think of how much you've changed in a year, let alone 5 years, let alone 19 years.
Exactly.
What has gone on in your life, and how you go back and look at it from a whole
Perspective.
different perspective.
Different perspective, and then you learn some new stuff too, and then and then you will realize, I grow, like as a person, as a human. I'm not the same person
Right.
from the yesterday. So now we're watching this film, and then we realize, and I personally realize, like it's how much like valuable with your like the community you live in,
Right.
and small story. Even though you're outcast person, you have to like literally grow. That's acceptable. You're not a strange animal, but you just learn how to accept your weakness, and then just step by step just grow. I think that's like fun part to experience while you're watching this film.
And while you rewatch films.
Rewatch it, yes.
We're gonna bring some more people in here. We have a little more time. I did see someone ask about, are we gonna do a Marlon Brando films? I love Marlon Brando. Of course, he's the godfather of acting. So we'll bring him in, I'm sure, sometime soon. Do we have a name that we want to do? I saw people shouting out Levi. People were like, I saw a lot of Levi.
Hashtags.
I saw a lot of people hitting up Levi cinematography.
What's
Hey.
up, Dante?
Hi.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Hi.
I'm
how
doing
are
good,
you?
man.
It's Alice. Nice to meet you.
This is Alice.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice
Where
to
are you
meet
calling in
as
from,
well.
Levi?
I'm from Knoxville.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville,
Shout out.
Tennessee. Yes, sir.
So, have you seen the movie? Do you want to talk about the film?
I have not, actually, to be honest
Okay.
with you. But I have seen The Princess Bride, so I'm super excited for next time.
That's coming up
Oh
next
my
week.
God! Yeah, let's talk next week.
Come back next week and talk about that. But definitely, this is
Will
one
do.
that you should definitely watch. It's really a beautiful, beautiful film. A lot to get out of it. It's in French, so you got to get over that hurdle. But after the first 10, 15 minutes, it's like, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't mind subtitles.
Oh, cool. Are you a filmmaker?
No, actually.
What do you do?
So I'm actually a barista right now, and I am currently studying to get my real estate license.
Work,
Oh,
work.
wow. That's
And
You
then
know the
we'll
cool thing
see.
about being a barista is we all drink coffee.
Absolutely.
And we all want to know the best coffee. Like we all like it's like become like wine. Baristas become like a sommelier where we're like, okay, what coffee do you really like to? What's the best stuff out there? You know.
I don't know what it is, but as soon as you become one, you just like get flooded with tattoos.
Yes.
Wow.
You look like a cool barista. You look like the cool barista where you're like, hey, Levi, like, what do you got? What's the good stuff today? Like, serve me up something dark and hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Knoxville, Tennessee. Thank you for calling in, Levi.
All right.
Hit us up next week.
Next week.
We can talk about. We'll talk
the
about
film.
Princess Bride.
We'll do.
Did
Thank
you watch it recently? You watched it a long time ago.
Oh, probably 6 months ago.
Oh, it's pretty
Oh,
recent.
it's pretty
That's pretty
recent,
recent.
yeah.
That's pretty recent. Okay.
Let's talk.
Well, we'll look forward to hearing your point of view.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
All right.
Thanks, Levi.
Thank you.
Bye.
And
Nice
a cool
to meet
name
you.
too. Cool
I know,
name.
Levi.
I saw this guy that said he wants to talk about the cinematography named Jordan the Airbender. Jordan,
Jordan and Airbender.
Did you request?
Please hashtag, and then not only hashtag, please, you have to request to join.
Hashtag
Yes.
and request.
A lot of people say we hashtagged it, we never invited. Like you have to send the request, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Well, I can come
please
find
do.
you, but it's easier if you send a request. Hold on a second.
Please send a request. We can't find you guys, or it's easier. I would
Yes.
love to hear about the cinema photography. There it is.
He's not here. I tried to get Jordan in here, but I can't. Let's try it one more time, Jordan. Jordan. No.
Well,
he's
while
gone.
we're finding Jordan, please hashtag and Amélie and then.
Let's get Jack Double D. Jack Double D. Are you in the house?
I know.
How-
I feel like you're talking.
I know. Are you in?
There it is.
Hello?
It's a door. Hello.
Jack?
Hello, Jack.
That's me.
Well, Jack, what's going on? Where you calling in from?
Wait, am I talking to the guy who voiced Zuko?
Yeah, this is Zuko in the house.
Awesome. I followed you.
We can't see you, Jack. You're in the dark. Where you calling in from?
Sorry. Hold on. Are you seeing me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you now. Can you see me too? Alice
Not
standing
really.
next to the Zuko.
What's up, Jack? Have you watched? We're talking about Amélie today. Have you seen Amélie the movie?
What movie?
Amélie.
Amélie.
No, I can hear you but not see you. I'm talking to Dante Blasco, really.
Yeah, man. Where are you calling in from?
Subscribe to your channel on YouTube, and
Hey, I appreciate that so much. Where are you at? I see a lot of trees around you.
oh, are you seeing my face?
Yeah,
Yes,
I see your face. I see your face.
I live in New Hampshire.
Oh, cool.
New Hampshire.
Beautiful. It looks beautiful out there.
Beautiful.
I'm a huge Avatar with my mom. I had the action figure of Zuko from the.
Your voice is
yeah.
breaking.
You're breaking up a little bit, but thank you so
What?
much for being an Avatar fan, man. I love the show, and shout out to New Hampshire. Yo. So, but this is Cinema Club. We talk about films on Mondays.
All right.
So shout out to New Hampshire. Thank you so much, Jack Double D.
Double D.
Have a good week.
Wait, hold on. My mom is a fan of you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Love it.
This is my stepdad, Michael.
Oh, Michael. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
How y'all doing? Hello.
New Hampshire.
Good.
Because
How you
getting
doing?
invited late. It's beautiful.
Thank you, guys. Have a good week.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Jack Double D from
He
New
just
Hampshire.
introduced his entire family.
He did introduce, and I appreciate it. That was cool.
It's nice.
I mean, that's nice. Who should we bring in here? I didn't see who hashtag what.
Hashtag
Jordan the Airbender.
Jordan and Airbender.
Jordan the Last Airbender. Let's go, Jordan the Last Airbender.
Please hashtag if you watched the film. Join our conversation.
Join the conversation about Amélie. We're getting
Amélie.
Jordan the Last Airbender.
Jordan, can you hear us?
Oh,
Jordan,
I got picked.
Jordan.
Yeah.
What's
Yes,
up?
you got picked.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Jordan, you have a better. Your internet is
You're
breaking.
spinning. You're spinning. There you are. Where are you calling in from?
Huh?
Where are you calling
Cali,
in from?
LA.
Cali, what's up? You're here with
What's up?
me and Alice. I
Say
heard
what-
you,
say
you
what?
want to talk about cinematography?
Yeah. So I was actually the first time I saw that movie was in film class because I was a film major like 2 years ago, and and it was one of our like required movies, and it was actually it was a funny movie. First of all, second of all, I think the cinematography was really interesting because of the like the colors that they use, and it was very interesting like how they kind of shaded certain characters, like if that makes sense. And I found it very visually appealing, like while I was watching it. I think that's what kind of like helped like get me through like trying to read the subtitles and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I love that movie. It's a great movie. Like the bright red that she wears.
Yes.
It's so eye-catching, and
the whole thing is so saturated. It's so fun. It had that fun, bright feeling to it. The whole through all the way through the film.
Right.
What are your favorite moments or scenes in the film?
I think the funniest thing was when the two people at the shop like started hooking up in the back. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Great
She
scene.
just hooked that up.
That they went straight to it too, right at the place. Almost knocked all the.
I wasn't afraid to do nothing.
Go.
You know, like with people around, like I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like.
But he still ruined it. He still ruined the situation later on in the movie.
Yeah, he's kind of like psychopath.
No, he's one of those guys. Sometimes you hold it too close, you get too jealous.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that what
That's facts.
What did Jordan? What did you study in film school?
So I was just I was going to be a film reviewer. Like that's what I wanted to do. And then I kind of realized, like, with my ADD, it's not really good for me to be like sitting down in a place like trying to do something, because I need to be active. Like I'm always like trying to move around. So I actually switched majors, and now I'm a culinary student.
Oh wow! Still in the arts? Still in the arts?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Still in the arts, baby. And hopefully, it's kind of effed up now because of COVID, but like I'm gonna be doing baking real soon, and that's gonna be awesome.
That is great.
We just need to figure out how that's gonna work, because I don't know how you get graded on your stuff. If
Yeah,
you
the
can't
world needs
be
to
there.
figure out how it all works. What kind of classes do you take when you're doing for a critic? How does those classes work?
So what I started doing was I was watching. The first class I took was the beginner intro, and that was more like watching your blockbuster movies. Yeah. And then I took an international film class. So that was really interesting.
You probably watched Amélie in that class?
Yeah, in that class. And then the other one I took was a class going through the decades of cinema, and like actually where it started and all that sort of stuff. So like we watched I think we must have watched like maybe 6 or 7 black or white films. Yeah. And it was really interesting. Some of them were a little Right. Like I try not to fall asleep, but
it's still our history. It's our history still. There's a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of building blocks that happen through a lot of those films.
Yeah, it's very, very important. And I think it just helped because like my teacher was so awesome.
Right.
And she was like really helpful throughout the whole process, because we would have maybe 2 hours of discussion afterwards, and it was really like interesting to hear other people's opinions. So like I wish I could have kept it going more, but I mean I think I found like my passion, like just going at it, doing cooking and baking. Awesome. So
it's great. Yeah. It's all the world of the arts, and it's beautiful. What school were you at?
I am going to Oxnard. Okay. Oxnard College.
And where's the film school? Is Oxnard also?
No, the film school was Moore Park College.
Oh, Moore Park. Yeah. Very cool.
And so yeah, I mean, and I'm not trying to leave my love of film either. So like when I'm doing my cooking, I try to do like dishes from movies.
I love.
So like for instance, I'll be cooking for my family on Sunday. I'll be cooking ratatouille.
Ooh.
Like, and it is gonna be thebomb.com.
I love it. It sounds great. There's a movie, what's that Adam Sandler film, Spanglish? You ever watch Spanglish?
That's the only one I haven't watched.
Okay, well, I love Spanglish. You should watch it. Not only because it's a great film, to me at least, it's also, he plays a chef in the movie. Mm-hmm. And he owns a restaurant, and he cooks. And he has he makes this amazing sandwich in the middle of the night that in the DVD extras, they show you how to make the sandwich. And it looks so good in the film.
What kind of sandwich?
It's just like a BLT or something, but with an egg in it. Egg. It's like eggs dripping all over the place. But it looks so good in the movie. In the DVD extras, they make it. And it's so great. Check out that film. I think you'll like that film. It's a mix of your worlds coming together.
Oh, yeah. Like, and I love movies about cooking, too. Like Chef. I don't know if you've seen Chef.
Oh, yeah. Chef's great also.
Chef is amazing. I mean, and also, like, kid stuff like Ratatouille. It's an amazing movie. Like, so yeah, like I'm very like conflicted, but I'm trying to merge the two of like my passions.
All right. Well, Jordan, thank you so much for joining this week. Continue to join us.
Hey.
You can continue your film study class with us every Mondays on Cinema Club 3 p.m. And good luck with the Ratatouille.
Thank you. Hey, and I just want to say thank you for contributing to getting me through quarantine with Avatar releasing like on Netflix. It means the world. And like I finally got to show my brother who grew up on it but was too young to understand, and he watched it recently and now he's hooked. So I appreciate your contribution.
Awesome,
man.
I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, Jordan.
That's so nice.
All right, have a good one, you guys.
You guys have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
So it looks like this is our end of our hours up. Thank you everyone who watched this week. Watch Amélie with us this week. It's really become one of my favorite films too. Like it's like Dirty Dancing, Amélie. It's like again, it's just so.
It's more like charming.
I think I need some lightness in our life right now.
Especially we need that. It's really rare to like sometimes when you look through all the like movies, iTunes movies, Netflix, you couldn't find like charming movie. I ended up watching like Friends.
Friends was
the
great too.
70s show, like
That
comedy
was
show. Comedies like over again. It's really rare to like find like charming, happy, like make you feel great movies.
Right.
Don't you feel that?
I do. And I'm excited for you to see Princess Bride.
I know.
And me too. I haven't seen it in years, so I can't wait to see it again.
Can't wait to
and
see
hopefully
it.
you guys can join us next week for Princess Bride. I want everyone's point of view on the movie and how it looks and feels in a new time and era in the world and in your world specifically.
Please watch the film and join us on the Monday, 3 p.m. And then, do you have anything to
That's
add?
it. Just thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm
Thank you
Dante
for
Bosco.
joining us. I'm Alice. Rahmatullah. Kino klubumuzun görgün olan parçamız Kil Arap'ta kinonun ismi Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Düşer gün her düşer gün saat 3'te görüşmelerine karşılamız.
Yes, thank you so much. I wish I could speak another language. I can't say maraming salamat po to all the Filipinos out there. And thank you all film buffs and the creative lovers, and also shout out to all my Avatar fans. It's Zutara week.
Zutara week.
Zutara forever. All right, love you guys. Bye.
I love you.